Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing a speed build and this is a little kind of town build. I really wanted to utilize the castle and put a lot of the little cottage homes around it to make a little village slash city slash town. Don't really know what to call it. I guess you'd call it maybe a town. But yeah, I started off with the pathing. I really wanted to do this like little roundabout around the well. And I just kind of went with this square-ish sort of pathing, and that's one thing I would change if I did this build again, because I feel like to make it a little bit more realistic, I should have done more kind of streets going off of one another without it being like a full-on grid. I feel like that would have made it look a lot more cottagey and realistic. But yeah, I do really love the way I laid this out anyway. I think it makes for like a really nice like symmetrical area in front of the castle. But yeah, if I wanted to focus more on the houses themselves and making the village look more realistic, then yeah, definitely a different style of streets. But yeah, I did put two houses in the first two kind of slots on the grid, and then the ones closest to the castle, I did leave those empty because I really wanted to do like a little symmetrical moment with some like, I was thinking of like waterfalls. I ended up using the Lion King waterfall. For the foliage, I used just kind of a random mixture, honestly, but I really love how they look. And I think that this kind of half normal style slash half like jungle-ish style really works perfectly with the mixture of like the village, the castle, and also using the Lion King waterfall. So yeah, I really like this combination of foliage, and I've never used it before, so it's really cool to use something a bit different. I don't really use those big maple trees, I think they are. I think they're maple trees. Yeah, I don't really use them that often, so it was nice to use them. I also used quite a bit of little logs, and I really just wanted the corners or the edges of this floating island to be quite like lush, so we didn't see like the corners and it felt like quite enclosed. But yeah, this is kind of how the background is looking, and I start placing the waterfalls down. I did waterfalls and fountain, which in hindsight is like a little bit extra, like it is a little bit too much, but in the end it does really come together, and I do really love how that bit looks. For this like back area, I really wanted to close it off, but I didn't really want to just like put foliage, so instead I did like a little market area, and I think this is so cute. It really adds to the kind of village vibe, and I love the location of it. I think it's really cute. Again, the only thing I change about this build is doing it all just a little bit less like on a grid. I think it would just be a lot cuter and feel a little bit more natural and organic. Everything here is quite like a bit too structured for like a kind of quaint village sort of vibe, and I think it's just because I have the castle in this build, so I really wanted to make that the focal point. But yeah, I did a lot of like readjusting the houses because I really wasn't sure like where to put the houses, but I think the two blue houses like in front of the castle just looks really good, so I did go with that. I do think the pathing's a little bit too skinny too, but I didn't really want to do big, thick pathing because I really want to keep that like quaint village feel, but then yeah, the pathing doesn't really make that much sense anyway, so I don't know. I put some more of the foliage like next to the waterfall and really just made this like very like organic sort of foliage areas, and again, I really love how these waterfalls turned out. I think it looks super beautiful when you're walking through. I really love the vibes. For this entrance area, I did want to kind of close it off, so I used these gazebos and just move the houses to the side. I did extend all the pathing because I thought it was a little bit too skinny, and yeah, I just put two gazebos on each side and kind of decorated them as like little sitting areas, which I think is really cute. I don't really know what else to do with these gazebos when I have them. Like I feel like I either use them as a sitting area or just really like decorated underneath with foliage. I don't really like leaving them empty because I feel like they're quite big, so there's just a lot of like empty area on the ground when you leave them empty. But yeah, I also used quite a bit of these rocky walls, which I absolutely love. I also made use of this banner for the first time ever, which I was super proud of because I have never used that item. So it's really fun to use items for the first time and kind of incorporate them. But yeah, I think that banner is really cute. It's from the storybook Veil. I'm not sure what it's from actually, maybe a quest or something. But yeah, I started doing a little bit of decorating to the market area. I just added some of the harvest festival kind of items and then did that big wall at the back. I did already have some tables decorated with some veggies, which was a big bonus, so I just chucked those straight down. I also had a couple of like tables with some food on them, which was also really good, so I just put those out in the market too. I did leave those other two tables though because they weren't the vibe. Then I started working on the greenhouse area, and I forgot that I should have left more room for like a little farm. Originally I was going to do like a little farm areas in the village, which I really wish I did, but I did not. I completely forgot. So yeah, we just had this little kind of pumpkin farm area, but I would have loved to do a bigger sort of area too. I just put some white picket fences around the greenhouse, which I think looks really good. And on the corners, because I don't want it to go the full way, I just put some foliage to kind of make it look like it was intentional. And I really love doing this with my fences. I feel like they really blend in this way. And then I just go in with a couple little bits of decorations, like some, well, honestly, just those simple basic decorations that I always use. But I also use these like leafy piles, which are so cute, and I kind of use them all over the build too. Back to this like main entrance area where I do a little sitting area. I really wanted to block it off like really bad because I don't like seeing through to the other side. I wanted it to feel like really grand, and like the banner was the kind of centerpiece. So yeah, I did put some little walls behind these little hedges and also two of these trees. Yeah, I did use the bamboo, what is it? I was going to say wallpaper, fencing, which I think is really cute. I don't really use it that much, so it's quite nice to use. Game Loft, can we please have some more fences? I would literally love it. I feel like we don't have that much good choices. Everything is so like unique, and we don't have like, yeah, anyways. I could really go on, honestly, but yeah. I put some grates down. Actually, I take that back a little bit because we did get those rocky fence things that I've been using, and those are so gorgeous. I just want a little bit more options. But yeah, anyways, this is the little sitting area, and I used the little frozen benches, which I think looks so cute. I put some tropical wood flooring down and some extra hedges. I love this little area. I think it's so cute. I could have honestly done little markets underneath those. I didn't even think about that. That could have been cute. To the side of this cottage, I just put a little random like storage area. I was imagining like, you know, they just come and pick up deliveries and stuff for the shops here. I put some compost bins near the seating area on this side, and yeah, honestly just a lot of little decorations and little adjustments. I did still really want to block off those that side area and that back area. So for this side, I did put like fence, and it does look a little bit weird from like a top-down view, but when you're in game, it does look perfectly fine. You can't really tell that there's this weird fence back there. But then I decided copying and pasting all this random foliage, and yeah, that's basically it. Just skipped all of the foliage placing because you really don't need to see that. It's quite boring. But I did do a little bit of extra work on the market, so I really wanted to do like a bookstall. Very simple. I literally just used books. Yeah, kept it really simple because I was tired by this time. I really wanted to do a flower stall too, so I did put quite a bit of potted plants here. But this is the final build. I did obviously do little bits in here and there, but I didn't include them in the end of the video because otherwise it'd be way too long. But yeah, this is an overview shot of the build. I absolutely love how it turned out. I think it's really cute. Again, the only thing that I'd change is maybe doing this similar build, except doing streets, not a grid, because that would look so much more realistic and super cute. So I am putting that on my to-do list. Because I think that'd be really cute. This was more a warm-up, guys. The next build, I promise, is going to be cuter than this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Here's a little tour. I actually did those back to front for the first time ever. But here's a little walkthrough of the build. Love the water features. So cute. But yeah, I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.